Hey guys, I got a request on making a handstand tutorial. Furthermore, making it stand still, completely still. So I'm going to show you first a handstand where I stand still, and then I'm going to talk a bit about it. Okay, so you need to know that you place your arms right under the shoulders. Not out here, not in there. The reason why you do this is not to have perfect forearm or anything like that. No, it's to make it easier for your shoulders to kind of withstand the pressure of your whole body. Because if you have your arms out here, it will not work as efficiently as if they are in there. If you have your arms out there, you have a higher risk of bending them, and you will simply fall to the ground. So keep them in there for maximum balance and power, since you use your shoulders to hold it there rather than your upper arms out here. Okay, so now that we've got that down, we need to stay right here, and we need to have a tight body right here. So just by doing that, we get a pretty good handstand. Let me show you what we have now. Okay, you see I bent my legs here. That was because I didn't use my tension in my stomach to keep the legs straight. We need to do this in order to make the handstand stand completely still. Otherwise we'll walk around and it will not be so pretty. So what we want to do is we want to focus on the toes. We have to point them in order to keep the legs together, right? So the legs are together, the toes are pointed, and we keep a tight body tension in the thighs. The stomach and the thighs are really tight, and also the feet are squeezed together. So a tight body equals a tight stick that we can hold completely still in the air. So when we have our feet looped together, we can kind of use them to direct where our body is going. I want to show you this now. Alright, you see I made my toes go that way. So with a tight body, I can lean forward and backwards and still be able to stand still. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna talk about is the wrists here. You need to stand on a flat wrist in order to make the balance, well, in order to have balance. Because if you have your arms like this, you'll probably fall back again, and you don't want that if you want to stand there for like 2 minutes or so. So the arms, the wrists are in a 90 degrees angle, and you focus on using the wrist to hold the balance. So let's say you're going too far that way, you kind of push against to go that way, or the opposite, so you kind of lean more on the back side if you go that way. Okay, I'm gonna move the camera now so you can see my wrists. Okay, so hopefully you can see my wrists now as I go up into the handstand. Oops. See, I didn't push enough on my hands there, so I kind of had to take a step. See, you go through this, and the more you train it, the better you'll get at it. Okay, so you could probably see that I did some quick adjustments sometimes when I use my hands to kind of keep the balance on top of each other. You want to focus on the toes are the highest, of course. They're above the knees, and the knees are above the hips, and the hips are above the shoulders, and so on, right? Well, the joints of your body is on top of each other. Like if you ever build Lego or something, you would want it to be completely stable, to put things on top of each other to make it work, right? So a tight body, straight arms, don't bend them, don't have them too wide, and always straighten your legs and toes, right? Keep that in mind. Did you see I stepped around there? See, that was because I lost the tension in the shoulders. I need to be perfectly still and use all my powers in my upper body as well as the lower body. Okay? I'm gonna try again. You know, this is all this all comes down to trying and trying and trying. You don't get a perfect handstand in no time. You just need to find your way to do it. I'm just giving you some tips to making it work, and that's the tight stick we want to go with. Okay, another little thing that I thought of as I watched through the clips I made was the use of the shoulders, because you can go into like a handstand and then you can move around on your shoulders. You want to play around a bit with that. Preferably you'd want to keep the shoulders perfectly still, but you can move the shoulders over the hands or behind the hands as you lean around with your feet. You just have to find the counterbalance. So like if the feet go forward, you kind of have to make the shoulders go backwards, and the opposite. So if the shoulders go forwards, your feet go the other way. And if you keep the tight body, this will work. So you will counterbalance yourself, and you'll be able to reach the upright position again. Guys, that's my handstand tutorial. I hope you like it. Please give me some comments. Let me know what you think and subscribe.